Alright guys, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at one of the earliest rifles that I did a review on. And then that's my AR-15, my main hunting rig that I built. It's got a PSA 16-inch 7.62x39 upper on it. It's running an Omega, or an E3 Arms Omega composite lower on it. These used to be dirt cheap. I haven't seen them for sale in quite a while, to be honest. But you know, they used to be dirt. You used to be able to get these for like $90. You know, sometimes even cheaper. A mosquito. But anyways, we're not actually talking about the rifle today. I've done a review on the rifle. I've done a review on the optic, which is my ATN. But what we're doing today is actually a review that I actually keep forgetting to do, to be honest. And that's actually on the charging handle on this rifle, which is a side charger. Now, this is a Devil Dog Customs side charger. I can't remember exactly what this model was. I've actually had this on this rifle for about actually no, it's probably been 3 years, 3 or 4 years since I've had this upper on it. Or since I've had this on this rifle. Actually, it was right after Hurricane Harvey was when I added this on my rifle. So it's been on here for a while, and I've done a lot of shooting with it. It does great. It does have some, you know, caveat to it, and they have 2 or 3 different designs of their side chargers for the AR-15. Now, a cool feature on this one here, they did retain it to where you can still charge it from the top. You do have the lobe right here to grab a hold of. You can grab right here with your finger. It will unlock. You can charge it just like an old-fashioned, you know, rear charging handle. But it does charge. Now, this is hard to do, well, being around the camera. But it does charge here from the side like that. And I like doing that, having that on there, because an optic. And actually this optic sits higher than I would like it to. I would like it to sit down a little lower. But you know, I have my backup irons on this rifle. So, and that's why I have a side charger on it, because on a lot of ARs, if you have the original charging handles on here, and you have a scope on it, sometimes your scope can impede you from being able to charge the rifle. So, having a side charger on it eliminates that. And also, it comes down to being able to use less motor function instead of having to split your fingers, grab, and pull it like that. You just grab here, and you're good to go. Now, on this charging handle, it does work a little bit better if you just send it fast. If you try to do it slow, it feels a little sticky. But if you do it fast, it's good to go. Preferably, you know, I like having it off on the side like this when I'm holding it, and just like that. But if you, depending on your optic, you could charge this on the side of a table. You could charge it on your leg. You could charge it with your wrist to stump if your hand's injured for whatever reason. So, in my opinion, having a charging handle like this is a bit more beneficial. So, I mean, if you really think about it, there's 4 more rifles that have been made throughout of all of history that are semi-autos that have a side charger of some kind. Now, this is, because it does work off a regular charging handle like an AR, it's non-reciprocating, so you don't have to worry about it flying back and forth. So, but it does take less motor function to operate this, and, you know, to see it in the dark than it does with the original T-handle. I'm not sure what that these are running right now online. I'm going to probably post a screenshot right about now. But I want to say I spent like $123 or something when I first bought this. Like I said, I haven't seen them since then. I don't know if they've gone up or gone down. And of course, you know, they got all kinds of AR uppers now. You can get side charging AR uppers that have non-reciprocating bolts. They've got them with reciprocating bolts, both right hand, left hand. I prefer a left hand charge because you get to keep your hand on the grip at all time. So you can more or less keep the rifle on target in charge, as opposed to, like, say with the upper charging handle, it's hard to charge with your left hand if you got your hand on the grip. Easier to hold on to your rifle and do it with your right hand. And if it's, of course, on the right hand side, you have to either charge over the top like an AK or beneath it like an AK, or you use your right hand. So that's why I really like the left hand charge, as opposed to, you know, a right hand charge or the regular T handle on the back of an AR platform. But if you're looking for one of these are cheaper than, say, getting the non-reciprocating upper. And it's probably cheaper than even the uppers that have non-reciprocating parts. Nothing on this rifle, or nothing on this bolt, or this charging setup, uses anything aftermarket besides the system itself. It's still a regular factory AR bolt in here. Everything's mil-spec. As you see, it mounts right here directly onto the rail of the receiver. And, you know, that's it. There's one up here. And there's a couple different styles. I believe there's one that has two of them. One back here in the back and one in the front. Which ideally would be better because you would have that 2 points. You wouldn't have to worry quite much as flex or anything like that. But this one here, honestly, it doesn't flex at all. I mean, it's solid. And you see right here, it comes down and kind of sits against the receiver. And I know my AR is dirty. It's been up on the gun wall. This is his first time being back out at the ranch since last season. So, you know, it's got the dust and the hair and stuff on it. But this rifle has proven to be extremely reliable to me. It's got a kill count on it so far. I took a doe with it last year. I took a couple of hogs last year. The year before I took a javelina and another hog. This rifle has done work. And, you know, I've outfitted a little bit with some different furniture this year, but so far it's done great, you know. So I'll post those prices on here, you know, on the screen. I can't do links, you know, YouTube's being, you know, real bleh about that crap. But if you want a side charging handle and don't want to mess with a reciprocating bolt or doing a whole upper and a custom bolt carrier group, this is the way to go. You drop this straight onto a factory upper and no modifications whatsoever, and it's ready to go. As far as I know, there's not another side charging system out there that works like this. So, that's all there is really to say about it. I mean, I haven't had a single issue out of it. I mean, I wish it could be a little bit more smooth, you know. But if you think about the way it's pressing, it's got a rod that's operating through this aluminum track here. It is aluminum, not plastic. Through this aluminum track, everything's aluminum, and then pushing on the T handle on only one side. When you have a regular charging handle, you're grabbing it from both sides and pulling directly straight back, while this rod is pushing only on this left-hand side. So if you imagine the kind of torquing motion, that's why it kind of, you know, feels a little clunky going backwards. Like I said, if you do it real fast, it's not a problem. And of course, going forward, it's not an issue because the bolt is acting on the spring's acting on the bolt, sending it straight forward, and it's pulling it straight forward from that position there. So, kind of a really neat concept. It's really interesting. You know, it's well designed. It's sturdy. It's strong. Like I said, I've had this on this rifle for 3 years, and this has been my main hunting rifle. Now, I am wanting to change it up this year at some point, and I do want to put this optic on another rifle. I'm just not sure what yet. Sometimes, you know, you think about it, you kind of want to keep your rifle going, the one that's got the most kills, because you know it's going to work, but, you know, I want to change it up a little bit and put it on something else. And as much as I would like to just use some of my other rifles how it is, I really like having the night vision, because I can, if I'm moving out of my blind and doing some coyote hunting or something like that, I can act the system just like this. My blind has lights and stuff like that, and green lights, but this just makes it to where I can go on a little bit more. But anyways, Devil Dog Customs side charger. If you like that kind of thing, definitely go for it. It makes for a great addition to a hunting rifle or even a combat rifle if that's what you're really looking to build up. Anyways, y'all have a good one.